Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Fresh Monkey Fiction Naughty or Nice Collection Wave 3 Storytime Santa. So big shout out and thank you to BigBadToyStore.com for sending these early review samples out so I can check out for you guys. This is a Wave 3 figure. Wave 3 is available to pre-order right now exclusively at BigBadToyStore.com. They are expected to arrive Q1 2025, so make sure to get your orders in now and shop Big Bad Toy Store for all your action figure collecting needs. They got a lot of great stuff. But here we have Storytime Santa, and I'm excited for this one. We're taking a look at a different Santa figure each day this week, so 7 days of Santa figures. We are now on to the 4th day, which for you guys, this is going to be, I want to say, Thursday's video. I'm flying out to Orlando for work, so I'm trying to film as many reviews on Monday as I can, but this one I think is going to go up Thursday so you guys could check out. This one, to be honest with you guys, is a pretty basic one. It is Storytime Santa, so this is going to be kind of Santa just kind of lounging around telling a story, reading book to kids or maybe to the elves. However, use your imagination however you want to do it, but this is the Storytime Santa. So let's go ahead and get into it. We get a different head sculpt this time. We got a different upper body, probably different hip piece since, you know, the other ones have coats and everything like that, so a little bit different. I don't even know which accessories he comes with yet, but one thing that you should know about Fresh Monkey Fiction, they're going to load it up with accessories. There's a lot to go over, so let's go ahead and get into it. The box is very DC Multiverse, reminds me of like with the design and window box and everything like that. The sides, we see all the figures in the Wave 3, so you got all of these here. Zombie Pirate Santa is a coming soon, so that's a little teaser. Not actually going to be in this wave, but the other figures are available to pre-order through Big Bad Toy Store, exclusively through BBTS. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get Storytime Santa out of the package and let's take a closer look. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now. I'm hoping to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we're well on our way. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Okay, so here is Storytime Santa, and of course, as you would expect, Storytime Santa comes with a book. He also comes with a bunch of accessories. My goodness, Fresh Monkey Fiction always goes all out. So here we have a white present with a red bow there. Pretty standard. We got the Naughty or Nice Collection stand. There we got a red and white stock, or a white and red stocking, as you can see there. Almost classic, kind of inverted colors. So just like the Wizard Santa, we also get a list here. It is the same, like, names printed on there, kind of the same accessory piece. So a lot of things end up getting repeated between the figures and everything like that. But there are some new things. We have an extra set of hands. So there are normal grip hands that he has. And then for the left hand, we just kind of get this open hand. And the extra right hand is a vertical hinge trigger finger hand, which I have him using to hold his smoking pipe. So we have this pipe there, and you can see a little reddish colored, like it's burnt. The tobacco is burning there. He can't really get it up to his mouth, unfortunately, because we're limited in articulation for like his hands and stuff like that. But I guess if you do that, that's the closest you can get. That looks a little weird, maybe, you know, there, but again, you're just kind of getting it further away from his mouth. So they're just, you know, that's kind of the best that you could do there. I use the trigger finger hand to do that. You could also probably use that to hold the coffee mug that he comes with. So if you just wrap it around the one finger, you know, he can go in, drink some of that hot cocoa there, which is pretty cool that you have that there. We also get a plate with 2 cookies. I thought maybe those would be part of the plate. They are not. The cookies are separate. Looks like they're snickerdoodle, my favorite type of cookie. But we just get this white plate there, and then for a plate, hey, this is pretty good. You know, additional 1/12 scale accessories there. We have the Santa hat, so you can wear the Santa hat, which is always a good call to have. And then we have the book here. So this is just like the Wizard Santa book, except we have red leather, and then we got the gold trim on there. And then the inside looks like some kind of children's story that involves springtime with some bunnies, and it looks like some elves, unless they're garden gnomes. I think, I don't know. I can't really. It's hard to tell. Are they garden gnomes? There's some kind of animal there, but we get some bunnies and stuff going on there. So Storytime Santa, he's reading a story to either the elves or to young children or whatever the case may be. But that is Storytime Santa. With all these Santa reviews, they're going to be pretty quick reviews to just go over the accessories like we just did, the quick articulation, and then we'll talk about the figure a bit as we kind of go along. So short reviews, but 7 days of Santa figures. So we are on the 4th day, so stick with me, stay tuned. We got more Santa coming. Each Santa so far has had a different head sculpt, but we will kind of see the same head sculpts get used here and there. So here we're back to a shorter beard. It is different from the Winter is Here Santa, as that one, his mustache is a little bit more curly there, and then this one actually has glasses. The glasses are part of the head sculpt. You could probably remove them, however, I don't recommend doing that. You just get this silver frames in there. There's no glass or lenses or anything like that. You just got to use your imagination as if they were there. Head sculpt looks pretty good. You got this white color with a little bit of a wash in there to kind of bring out the details of the hairiness of the beard and the top hair. And then the Santa hat is removable. You can move that around. This is the same as the camo version. It's just, you know, classic red and white Santa hat. So he puts it on there, holds very well, as you can see there. But that is Storytime Santa. One person had commented like Peter Griffin base body, and I can't really unsee that. So I'm sure people may be making some Peter Griffin customs out of this guy. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. You guys let me know who else thought of that. But let's go ahead and get to the articulation now. It's actually quite nice to be able to look at the base body without the long coats or anything like that kind of really hindering the articulation. So looking at Santa, the head is going to be the same thing. It's just on this gigantic ball peg. Let me pop it off there. It's just a gigantic ball peg, so there's not going to be any hinge going on, so you can't really get him to look up or look down. You could just swivel the head around there. The shoulder, you can get the shoulder to go straight on out. You could do a full rotation, I'm sure, but again, paint rub, I don't recommend doing that, so you can get it straight on out there. You get a single jointed elbow with a swivel at the elbow, gives you a little under 90 degree bend, excuse me, and then you can hyperextend just a tad, I guess. Wrist swivel, and they do hinge, standard horizontal hinge on the wrists, except for the trigger finger smoke pipe holding hand that has a vertical hinge on there. And then just a heads up, the hinges and everything like that are painted. So there are skin tone plastic, but it's not as close a match, so they are painted over, so there is going to be some paint chipping. And then to get this hand on there, I kind of had to chip away at some of the paint to be able to peg it in there. It seemed to be a real tight fit otherwise. After that, it went in quite nicely. No torso articulation, we just get a ball joint at the waist, so you can get Storytime Santa to tilt to his left that much, you could tilt to the right that much there. Going back, you can go back that far, tiny bit of gap in there, so just a heads up on that. And then coming forward is a little bit, you get a swivel at that ball joint waist. Legs go out that far apart. You could do full on splits, which is crazy. And then kicking forward, he could kick straight on out, which is good that we could see that since there's no coat getting in the way. The tiniest little bit going back there. Upper thigh cut in there. On the knee, you get a single joint, so get that much bend there at the knee, and you also get a swivel at the knee since there is no boot swivel on this guy. Foot hinges down, you get some hinge up. You got to break it in a little bit, but you do have ankle pivot and then peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So there is your Storytime Santa, a nice at-home Santa Claus version, like if he's getting ready for Christmas Eve before he goes out on his trek around the globe. You can have him there, and then when we get to the classic Santa, that'll be nice to see those two together. Okay, so we got so many different Santa Clauses. We're now up to 4. So we've got the Winter is Here Santa, the Sergeant Santa, Wizard Santa, and now Storytime Santa. Wizard Santa so far still my favorite of the wave, and it's probably going to be that way. Classic Santa might take it over because it's Classic Santa, but I'm really liking the Wizard Santa quite a bit. But you guys give me your thoughts on which one is your favorite so far. More importantly, what do you think of this Storytime Santa? Okay, so that is the review of the Storytime Santa. Definitely nice, fun, relaxed Santa Claus as opposed to the full-on Santa suit. You know, we're halfway there with it, but it's a really nice touch that we have that there. Really awesome accessories with the book, the list, the smoking pipe, the cookies, the coffee mug, the plate, the extra set of hands, the gift box. All kinds of great stuff going on there. So you guys let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of this Storytime Santa? And again, remember, these are exclusively available through BigBadToyStore.com. They're available to pre-order right now, so link in the video description below if you're looking to pick up this Storytime Santa or any of the other Santas or anything from the Naughty or Nice collection or anything from Fresh Monkey Fiction for that matter, because they make some awesome action figures with a crazy amount of accessories. So make sure to check out BigBadToyStore.com and all the links in the video description below. But give me your guys' thoughts on Storytime Santa. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and as always, thank you for watching.